Hey, how's it going? It's the Viewer, and as promised, here's my Just Transform It video for Mech Ideas Apex and Geminus. Now before I get into the transformation, I want to make it very clear, these two are identical transformation-wise with the exception of one additional step for Apex here. I'm going to do it once, converting Apex into his vehicle mode, and then converting Geminus into their robot mode. Alright, so to start off their transformation, you're going to want to turn around to their backs. You just want to fold those wings up, just to get them out of the way for now, and then rotate the backpack pieces around full 180 degrees. Okay, we're just going to do that for now just to get everything out of the way. Then come to their arms, and for me it helps to grab them by the forearm with one hand and then grab not the fist but like this under portion right here on the hand and just push up and rotate the fist 180 degrees. Then close that cap, that little chamber. The same thing on the other side. Rotate 180. Except for mine, I always find his thumb getting caught on that panel, so I have to rotate the opposite direction. Next up, there's a little tab right here on his forearm and a little hole right here on his shoulder. But you're going to want to connect that tab into that hole. Same thing on this side. And there's that. Next up, this little panel on his back with the Autobot insignia. Flip that down, make his head look upwards, and then grab that chest cavity and rotate it around. So now his head fills in the gap where his chest used to be, and this cockpit piece is now where his head is. Now you have a little tab on that little back plate that we opened up and a hole right underneath that piece, that cockpit right there, and you're just going to connect those two pieces together until so they line up. And now it makes a nice flush surface. Next up, grab the chest and the waist and pull. Okay. Spread the legs apart. Continue pulling that piece all the way down until the head is basically where his crotch is. Then fold the arms up, and you'll kind of see there's a little slot right there that's going to rest right in this notch here. And then there's a forearm tab here, forearm tab here, forearm hole here, forearm hole right there. And just connect those two pieces together. Make sure everything is lined up. Now we finished off the back end. Flip the feet down. We have this L clip here and this weird kind of Tetris shaped piece here. That Tetris piece is going to line up right here where you can kind of see the same exact imprint. Okay, make sure this does happen from time to time. Make sure his hip joint is flush so you see that little pin there so that you can bend it in and back, in and back. Line up that Tetris piece to the Tetris slot. And before you push, make sure that L clip is going in so it's underneath and actually hooking into place. Same on this side. Tetris shape, Tetris piece, L clip. That L clip actually is going to slot right in that little groove right there. Just like that. Okay. As for his backpack pieces, the correct orientation you want them to be in is so that you see this gray detailing right here. Go ahead and just fold it up. You'll see a little notch right here and a little peg right here, and they'll just kind of slide right into each other. Just like that. Now, as far as the conversion process back into robot mode, you're going to want to start by taking the leg. And like I said, there's that L clip, so don't just yank it out. You're going to want to kind of bend out so it unhinges and then pull. So bend up and pull. So it unlatches that L clip from that slot in there. Straighten the legs out, flip the feet up, then take the little tread pieces and just bring them down. Bring them down. Now the arms, go ahead and untab them from each other at the forearm connection and then kind of fold them out and over those little notches right here. Okay, so now everything's kind of out of the way. Take the chest piece, fold it up. You'll see that double jointed hinge right here. You're gonna see these two little slots right here, and there's two little tabs right here, and that's what's gonna lock the chest into place. So when you rock it back, you just make sure you push them together. Actually, make sure it's lined up first, unlike I'm doing. There we go. Straighten the legs out. We can do the arms by removing that hole here and that tab. Next up, there's a little plate here. Just kind of bring it down. Rotate the cockpit so it fills in that chest cavity. And normally their heads would be flipped up like that. If their heads don't automatically flip up, just flip them up. And same thing with the robot to vehicle mode conversion. You have the tab here on that back plate, and now there's a post here that you just plug it into. So it now fills in that back. Rotate these little tread pieces. And then the hands, again, grab the forearm, grab the thruster piece and the top of the forearm, push up. My Geminus's joints, that little hinge there, really tight, so I actually have to apply a little bit more pressure. So then rotate the hands around, notch here, tab here, and connect together. One hand done. Rotate, notch, post. And there you have it. Now I might as well cover the additional step that you have to worry about when converting Apex into his robot mode, is taking his wings and just flattening them out on his back. Now, while I was in the process of editing this whole video together, I realized that I forgot to record an outro for this video. But anyways, I hope you found this tutorial useful. And if you did, click that subscribe button. I make videos like this pretty frequently. And as always, I'm the Ro Viewer saying listen to your mom.